JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, teen among two arrested for firearm in Hanover. Lawmen assigned to the Lucy police station seized one firearm and two magazines during an operation in Logo District, Lucy, Hanover, on Wednesday, April 21. A teenage boy and another man were taken into custody in relation to the incident. Reports are that about 7:30 a.m., a team of officers conducted an operation in the area where premises was searched, and one homemade firearm, one 9mm round of ammunition, and two magazines, one Smith & Wesson and one Eklund Koch magazine, were seized. A 16-year-old boy and a man were arrested in relation to the seizure. Investigations continue. 62-year-old shot and killed in Kingston. 62-year-old Philip Lee of Upper First Street, Trenchtown in Kingston, was shot and killed, and two other persons shot and injured at the intersection of Upper Street and 3rd Street on Tuesday. Reports by the Denham Town Police are that about 8:15 p.m., Lee was among a group of persons standing in the area when a white motor vehicle drove to the location. Minutes later, two men armed with handguns jumped from the vehicle and opened gunfire, hitting Lee and the other two victims. The gunmen made their escape in the waiting motor car, followed by which the police were summoned. Upon the arrival of the lawmen, Lee and two other persons were discovered suffering from gunshot wounds and were rushed to hospital, where he was pronounced dead and the other two victims treated and admitted. Man reportedly kicked and robbed after giving mugger $1,000. The police have charged 23-year-old Armando Warren of Flaglerman District in St. Elizabeth following allegation that he kicked a man, then robbed him of cash in the parish on March 25. According to the police, the man was standing on the roadway when Warren approached him demanding money. The man reportedly gave him $1,000. However, it is said that Warren demanded more money, and when his demands were not met, he allegedly kicked the complainant repeatedly, then took $44,000 from his pocket before escaping. The matter was reported to the police, and Warren was apprehended later that day. He has since been charged with robbery with violence. Suspect charged in Taylorland shooting and arson. 22-year-old Renaldo Cameron has been charged with several offenses in relation to a shooting and arson incident in Taylorland District in St. Andrew on Thursday, October 29, 2020. According to the police, Cameron, who was arrested on April 15, was yesterday charged with shooting with intent, illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, arson, and malicious destruction of property. Lawmen allege that about 6 a.m., Cameron and other suspects, armed with guns, entered a house in Taylorland and opened gunfire. After exiting, they reportedly threw stones at the house before setting it ablaze. The occupants of the house managed to escape unharmed and contacted the police and the fire department. Damage is estimated at approximately $2 million. The police are appealing to anyone with information on the other suspects involved in the incident to contact the Elliston Road Criminal Investigation Branch at 876-928-4200, Crime Stopper 311, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. April 27 court date for men charged with murder of Clarendon teacher. The two men charged with the abduction and murder of Clarendon school teacher Natalie Dawkins are scheduled to return to court on April 27. They were remanded on Friday when the case was mentioned before the Clarendon Parish Court. Eliado Goldburn, 20, and Marlo Headley, 19, were both from Clarendon, were charged earlier this month. The police say the men confessed to killing Miss Dawkins. Miss Dawkins' remains were found in Sandy Bay on April 8, more than a week after she was abducted from her home in Clarendon. 4,710 kilograms of Julie and East Indian mangoes shipped to the UK. Some 4,710 kilograms of mangoes were shipped to the United Kingdom, UK, from the Norman Mann International Airport in Kingston yesterday, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries said. The mangoes were exported by local fresh food producers Native Nature, Dosard Trading, Tropical Foods, Carita Jamaica Limited, and Wagwan Foods Yamman Jamaica Limited. According to the ministry, the shipment, containing 320 boxes of Julie and 172 boxes of East Indian mangoes is the second to the UK this month, following a 7-year absence from the market. On April 1, Wagwan Foods shipped 13 boxes of East Indian and 74 boxes of Julie mangoes, totaling 609 kilograms to the UK. Portfolio Minister Floyd Green, who was at the airport on Thursday to witness the loading of the mangoes, commended the 5 local exporters. Today is a very big day for us here in Jamaica as we continue to target exports and to ensure that our fresh produce gets to the rest of the world, he said. Green said that mangoes being shipped overseas go through detailed inspection to ensure that they are free from pests. Reduction in crime during weekend lockdowns, says Anderson. Commissioner of Police, Major General Anthony Anderson, is reporting a reduction in crime during the 3 weekend lockdowns that were implemented as part of measures to curtail the spread of COVID-19. Anderson said that during the first weekend lockdown, there was an increase in murders, but the rates steadily declined over the next 2 weekends. For the first weekend lockdown, it was no different from without a lockdown. We found that the first weekend we have over that period a 6% increase. 22 homicides took place, he noted. Then the next one it dropped, and the following one it dropped, as we adjusted our strategies around what is happening, particularly in the corporate area, Anderson said. He was addressing the Crime Consensus Monitoring and Oversight Committee's digital briefing on Thursday. Anderson explained that the change in strategy led to some quick responses to things that were unfolding to try and keep them under control. So where we are now, all major crimes are down 12.4% at the moment. So it is a valuable tool also for crime control. To an extent it is. What we have found, especially with the gang-related matters, is that the gangs find the space. If you give them a couple of hours, they'll try and get at each other, he noted. But what we have been doing is following up on them very rapidly and solving these cases very quickly, and where people are doing things like drive-bys or robberies, we're actually responding a lot quicker and actually capturing them, he pointed out. The police commissioner noted that the message is going out that it's not going to be easy to commit crimes and get away with them. What you're actually seeing is, as we have invested in our technologies and the transportation has gotten better, you're starting to see the payoffs, Anderson said. The Crime Consensus Monitoring and Oversight Committee was established in 2020 with a mandate to set goals aimed at mitigating crime and reporting to the public. The independent body, which comprises non-partisan stakeholders from the private sector, civil society, academia, and the political directorate, is chaired by Jamaica Chamber of Commerce President Lloyd Distant Jr. 140 new COVID cases, 1 more death. The number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Jamaica has increased to 44,642 after 140 people, 87 females and 52 males, tested positive for the virus in the past 24 hours. The age range for the new infections is 1 day to 97 years. The Ministry of Health and Wellness also reported the death of a 78-year-old woman from St. James, pushing total virus-related fatalities to 723. The new cases were recorded in all parishes as follows: Kingston and St. Andrew 36, St. Catherine 37, St. Elizabeth 4, St. Anne 3, St. James 14, Trelawney 17, St. Mary 10, Manchester 2, Clarendon 3, Westmoreland 2, Hanover 3, St. Thomas 5, and Portland 4. After 105 recoveries yesterday, a total of 272 patients from the current 23,291 active cases remain in hospital. According to the ministry, 16 patients are moderately ill and the 27 are considered critically ill. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.